Hello everybody and happy Easter Monday. I hope you had an awesome time celebrating Jesus' resurrection yesterday and remembering that awesome thing that God did through Jesus whenever he died for us and rose again. And in celebration of that, this week we're going to have a throwback week where Reginald and I remember part of our lives, remember stuff that we do, and really just tell you guys about ourselves. And on top of that, we also have a little bit of a challenge for you. So Reginald, why don't you tell them what we're going to do this week?
Yes, we are very excited to challenge you this week to ask us questions. See, for this next week, we will be talking about stuff that we've done in our past and where we've come from, but we want you to ask us questions too. So from now until next Monday, you will be open to ask us questions. We'll have a post tomorrow morning on our Facebook page titled Ask Reginald and Dusty. It'll be pinned to the top. It'll be a cool graphic made by Brittany herself where you guys can comment below questions that you want us to answer next week on Monday. Yes. So be sure to check that out and it'll be very fun. Don't forget to ask us questions because if not, we'll have a very boring video where nothing will happen.
Right, so make sure that you guys check out how on our Facebook page or anything else, just like Reginald said, about how we are going to let you guys have a chance to ask us those questions. So be sure to comment on that. And without further ado, let's step into some of my backstory and some stuff that I remember from my past. All right, so we'll start this video with the first memory that I have, actually. And the first memory I have is in this picture right here. See, this picture, I'm wearing this sweater, and you might not be able to tell, but this sweater is super uncomfortable, super itchy, and it's just, I don't like it at all. And I remember telling my mom on this day as we were walking to this store, like, Mom, I hate this sweater. It's so itchy, and I want to take it off. But my mom said no, and we took the picture anyway, and it turned out being pretty good. So all in all, it was a great picture, but this is the first memory I have, and I'm sure you guys have some of those first memories, no matter how old you are. I want you to really start thinking back, like, what is that first memory that you guys have? Because this one is mine right here. All right, so this next picture is very, very skipped forward because this is the first picture that I have on Facebook, right? And that's me playing the trombone, or at least standing there holding my trombone. But this is the first picture that I have on Facebook, and this is whenever I was my first day during marching band, so it's pretty fun. All right, so this next picture is me right before my first ever half marathon. And I did not want to do this half marathon. Actually, my friend tricked me into doing it a day before it happened. So I came not ready to run, and I ended up running 13 miles that next day. Also, my hair is crazy in that picture, but it looks pretty funny. All right, so this next picture is actually me at church whenever I was testing out the wipeout course for the kids, right? This is me falling off one of those giant bouncy ball things. So it's a pretty painful picture, but a funny one if you see my silly arms and silly face in that one. All right, in this next picture, you see me being hilariously awesome as usual at my senior prom. See, as you can tell, I am not with my date because I am in the middle of the dance floor just dancing away and being goofy. But it was a pretty fun day. And all right, this next one is me at graduation. Right, this is whenever I graduated high school. There's me and my friend Brendan, and this was a pretty cool day. It was pretty crazy. Lots of people were there. It was fun. Okay, so this next picture, as you guys might know, I at one point was bald because what I did is I challenged the kids to raise $1,000 for this mission partner that we're doing to get water in Africa. And I did not think that they could do it, but they did it. And I told them that if they did it, they could shave my head. So if you see here, this is the finished product. All right, this is also how I started college because this was a month before I went to college. So I went to college a bald head. It was kind of funny, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend shaving your head. It's a bad idea. On this next picture, you see the exact opposite happened, right? This is whenever I did not cut my hair for might have been almost a year. This is me on camp teams with my really good friends, Jesse, Maddie, and Tanner, and this is our year together during camp teams where we traveled around. It was really fun. But yeah, I didn't cut my hair, and I looked like the bad guy from Karate Kid. And speaking of camp, you guys might remember this. This is from last year. This is Mr. Micah and I last year at camp, wherever we were at Bond, and we were having a good time. So that was that. It was a really fun one. Right, so this last thing I want to show you guys is me whenever I was 15. So jumping a little bit back, but this is part of that funny video. Since you guys signed up for a funny video today, I thought I should show you one. But this one is me playing an arcade game, a scary arcade game with my good friend Eric, and Eric just dies, so it's all me by myself, and I just have to try to beat it. So you'll see this funny recording here.
2, 1. Putting your foot up like this.
Dusty, what was that thing that you were doing with your leg in
Reginald,
the
I
video?
was in the zone, okay?
Okay, sure. So today we talked about Dusty's stuff and a little bit about his past. Tomorrow we are actually going to talk about my origin story, how I went from nothing to superb and famous actor, and all the things that followed. So be sure to tune in tomorrow night to see that video.
Right, I'm very excited to hear about your origin story, if you will. But before we get to any of that, make sure that you guys are commenting on that post we're going to put up tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We're going to put up that post with a picture talking about Ask Reginald and Dusty, where we give you guys a chance to ask us stuff. It'll be up for a whole week, just as Reginald said, and you guys will be able to comment on that and ask us questions, right? And if you can't get to Facebook for whatever reason, you can go ahead and email me. My email will be down here, right here. But if you feel like free to just ask us questions, and we can just answer them next Monday. So we give you guys a full week to do that. Anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome week, and we'll see you tomorrow.